Join us on the Shark Stream.
And join us on Shark Stream.
Join us on the Shark Stream.
Join me on the Shark Stream.
Join us on the Shark Stream tonight.
Joey hit the lights, Bobby grabbed the mic, chicken calling at you from the other side. Shark Stream, going live. You're about to enter water, only sharks survive. In 3, 2, 1.
Salotto is the world's premier pool community. Playing your friends has never been more fun. Raise the bar with Salotto so regular practice can become real pressure. With monthly prizes and cash payouts, Salotto brings pool to the people. You can even submit match results to Fargo Rate through Salotto if you want, but you don't have to. Your race, your place. Make your matches count with Salotto. Download now and get started. No minimum play per month. 8, 9, 10 ball. You choose. It all counts.
Joey hit the lights, Bobby grabbed the mic, chicken calling at you from the other side. Shark Stream, going live. You're about to enter water, only sharks survive. In 3, 2, 1.
Welcome, everyone. How's everybody tonight? We have a great match coming up. I see Crystal's in the chat. How you doing, Crystal? Is looking like Michael 2.0 playing for 12K in the middle. I'm going to do a little resizing here. Hope nobody minds. Get a better view of the table. This. A lot of brightness on that table. If I can get Bobby to get a better view while he's out there. Uh, this is a money match. Got 12K in the middle. Mike 2.0 playing. Well, Michael 2.0 steps up to the table. Bobby's going to mess around a little bit with the camera. Hope nobody's too. Movement of the camera. My best to get a scoreboard up here on a scene while we're doing this. Who do we have out there? See our numbers building up. This is a big match. Still in the first rack. Sorry about the silence here, ladies and gentlemen. As you know, I get a little sidetracked by resizing and doing my stuff, getting this set up to get a little bit better view, a little bit better experience all around. That will work. $50. Michael is a $650. Him as a 6. 42. How does that look? Any better? And there we go. Look at that Bobby Hilton getting us a better angle. There's a bit of a question as to why break is lit up, however, because break. Much, much better. I think we're gonna have to. Yeah, you're right. I think we need a taller tripod. This happened the last time we did it also. Oof, that is not really where you want it to be. That 9 ball looks a little close to that rail. I am texting with Bobby. I'm going to see if he can get, if there's a way of raising that camera up, because it really needs to be another probably 3 to 4 feet higher. I'm going to say 3 feet at least. Because and to create a very, very bright screen. And 2.0 taking a quick lead. Like to see that. Oh, wait. I'm missing a 9-ball? I am missing the 9-ball. It's still on the spot. Yeah, that brightness is really tough. I'm going to go take a quick break, give Bobby a call, see if there's anything we could do about the video. Like I said, this is Shark Stream on the road, and we haven't perfected it yet. But we are working on it. Sorry about that. We are back. I've been doing some talking to Bobby on the phone, trying to get all this fixed. Hopefully get a better view. Hey, Bobby. Sorry about that, everyone. Was on mute for a little bit. I am talking with Bobby. We are going to try a different angle on this. Problem is they're in Maine. I'm in Connecticut. And from what I understand, it's very dark in the pool hall and very bright on the table. And when that happens, obviously you have a contrast slash just have contrast issues, really. It's too bright and too dark at the same time. Oh, that might cost 2.0 right there. Did come around on it, but left them good angle to get to that 9 ball. Is it perfect? We have a 2-2 match right here, even though you don't see the cue ball, because I don't see the cue ball. Bobby's going to adjust the camera and see if we can get a better view of the table. It's not looking like that. Like it's going to happen. Let's make a ball on the side. Ooh, he looks a little hooked right there. Oh, look at that kick in the side. Give it to him. There's nothing on this scene working. Sorry, everyone. I'm still sidetracked here, trying to fix this up a little bit. Doesn't appear that we're going to be able to do too much about the cameras or about the camera. However, these are some great matches we can bring you from the road, and if you want to support us so we can upgrade some equipment, become a subscriber. Yeah, Bo. Problem is they're in Maine. I'm in Connecticut. So we are streaming this actually from our booth in Connecticut, or from Maine to Connecticut. And oh, that looks better, Bobby. Leave it there. Nope, don't play with it. Leave it there. I'll adjust. Second. That looks a lot better. There. Just why did it just go very bright all of a sudden? It was looking really good. Got a good adjustment on that. Yeah, try and adjust this brightness now that it's zoomed in a bunch. Definitely take the brightness down on it. Actually makes the table brighter. So putting brightness down makes the table brighter. That any better? Color. Right there? All right, I got it right there from Michael. Still looks brighter and I didn't change anything. American Billiards, I believe is where they are. Oh. I don't. Sorry, everyone. Hit the wrong button. That is not the correct score. I'm gonna have to get the correct score from Bobby. Minutes. Keep trying to fix that color up for everyone, and I'm missing a lot. I don't think I've seen many of their videos, but I'll take your word for it on that. The real problem with this is the white balance from the camera. It's doing an automatic white balancing on it. And when it white balances with the with that extremely bright table, it just becomes an extreme bright spot. I'm still working to adjust. Kind of getting there. Actually, Clint Dixon joined me in the booth.
Yeah, man.
All I need is for him to grab a seat.
Yeah, I'll be back in a few minutes.
He's playing his Masters match. He says he'll be back. Oh, just got here?
Yeah.
I just walked in. So how is that looking? You notice it is auto adjusting. You see that that quick auto adjust. We're gonna have to deal with that, but I think this is drive 18 minutes and watch it in person. Wow, nice. So you're right there. Right now we're just using Zoom. We haven't done too much with sending the video back here. So it's not ideal, obviously. But I'm going to get a quick update from Bobby on what the score is, and I will be right back. Yeah, it still tends to come out the same. They did it out in Vegas. And the other app that we used for the scoreboard becomes extremely laggy and just you can't really see the people. Not certain as to why, it just does it. We have yet to perfect the road. Personally, what I'd like to do is bring an actual laptop out there and just do it straight from the laptop. I'm correct. These are tan tables. Could also be issue. Whoa. I think I've ever done a match with tan tables before. Could be gray, but I think it's gray. All right. Notice how when he walks out of the shadow, it gets so really dark. It is the darkness of the room with the contrast of the light on the table. It causes this. For viewing purposes, is that better? Fortunately, every time I try and fix it, it just seems to get worse. So I'm going to leave it as is. Maybe turn down the brightness a little bit and then do at this point. So I'm not going to turn down the brightness. Just going to leave it as is. All right, I am back. Unfortunately, there's really not much I can do about this color problem. It is an auto adjustment thing that I'm going to have to work on. Better app to send the video. However, we do have a 4-3 match, and it's possible that I just have to teach Bobby how to use the zoom settings, because the turning off the auto white balance would definitely help. Possibly even auto brightness if it has an auto brightness, but I think it's just the auto white balance that's causing it, because that's what used to cause it on our tables here. What's the score? I asked Bobby, he said it was 4-3. I just got off the phone with him. Did it change? Ooh, fluorescent light? Oh, the one in the back? Yeah, it's really the problem of the darkness of the room itself and the brightness of the table. So there's a ton of brightness in one spot covering the table, and everything around the table itself is really dark. Oh, 4-3 Sam, I got it backwards. Okay. Yep, you're right. I did put it up backwards. Here we are, Mike 2.0. In an attempt to bring it back to 4-4. And as of right now, I have Clint Dixon joining me in the booth for some good commentary
How's it
because
going?
my knowledge of pool is limited. It is going well. We do have a tie race right now, 4-4. Race to 21.
Up in Maine?
In Maine with 12K in the middle.
Ooh,
Yeah,
up in Maine with the Maniacs. Portland, Maine, I heard.
that is where it is.
I've
Portland,
been there.
Maine. I've been there too.
Lots of good beer up in Portland, Maine.
Very true. I was not partaking in the bear, however, because I was driving a truck at the time. But I did stop there a few times. Drove through and stopped in there a few times.
So what have I missed? Are we looking at a lot of runouts or safety battles, or how's it been so far?
Honestly, it's been a battle with trying to adjust the colors.
Yes. Yeah.
As you can tell,
Right.
the auto adjustments are really.
You got some sort of over there to the right.
Yeah, now that I don't think that's. I mean, that it could be a problem. The blue light over on the right could be a problem. However, if you'll notice, when he leans over the table and blocks the light to the table, it does an auto adjustment on the white balance. And it brightens everything else up.
Paul Lewis is saying it's 4-3.
It's now 4-4. It was 4. Yeah, he was correcting me
Okay.
because I had it opposite. I had 4-3 Mike. Now we're at a tie score.
So last night I saw a good amount of the match here. And I got to tell you, Mike was breaking like a champion. Looks like he had a good break this time, too. Oh, a little fortunate.
Yeah, I was very fortunate. He's got the 9-ball right up on that. He can. There's a tough shot. He can make this rail first, and if not, even have the possibility of banking it, unless he's just going to go for a safe.
Some speed.
Okay.
It's going to
Might end up safe behind that 7-ball. No, I think it's open.
distance. They tell the ankle he's got here. Like he's skewing low.
Try and pull it back and across. Wild fires it around the table.
And he might get another roll here. Oh, it leaked out. So if we had any predictions in the chat, what do you guys think? Any predictions? I was told that this is should be a very close match. I don't know a whole lot about Samoth. I hope I'm not butchering his name, but I have seen him play. Got a 642 Fargo, so they're all really close in Fargo.
Yeah. 642, 650.
Got a better look here. Rails with top.
Yeah, the only suggestion I have is if you're watching on your phone at home, turn the brightness down on your phone. It may not clear up the colors of the balls and stuff, but it should at least not make it so bright for your eyes. Just be able to draw this back. 0.0 with a disappointing look on his face after that miss. Did have a great angle for that 7-ball after he would have had a great angle for that 7-ball.
shot. Nice little angle here.
That was a maniac stroke. Manic stroke. He hit that a little too hard for no reason, I think, on that that 5 ball. Does look like you can just pop this in with
A little bit of draw. Nice.
it looks
Going
yeah.
high. Be able to stun it.
Yeah. A decent amount of angle for this cut, which should be able to make it. We'll see. I hope to stay out of a pocket though, because that's kind of what I was worried about there. It's left a lot of angle on it. Rolled it forward like that. I think I would have tried to do like a stun, like you said, and just kind of stop it, or
Put some draw.
yeah, or put even just a touch of draw on that 8 ball to keep it where it was. Would have given him a much better shot on that 9 ball.
Mm.
Oof.
Oh,
Wow. I thought he was going to hang that.
These pockets look a little tight.
They do look pretty tight.
Yeah, I don't know if got the specs on them, but yeah, those sides definitely look tight.
Let me, I'm going to message Bobby and see. Oh, wait. Can't put buttons on during rack. Want to join the meeting with my phone. Sure. Join on in, Bobby.
We on YouTube as well.
We should be on YouTube, yeah.
Yep.
Mike 2.0 up. One game in a race to 21.
So on my phone, YouTube, it does get bright every now and then, but for the most part, I think
Yeah, if you have your brightness turned down lower on your phone, it definitely looks much better. There are times where the cue ball does blend, like right now, but not too much we can do about it right now.
Mike's gonna have to come back across his 4 ball. Did that nicely.
Got perfect too, because that 5 ball's hidden behind the 8. He's gonna have to put this almost on the rail to make it.
Be able to pull it back out for the 6.
Yeah, just a touch though, not too much. Good, that's a good shot. Although he's shooting over the 6 now.
Oh yeah, I guess that hampers him more than I thought it would.
Another great shot. Not in a bad position. He may even run it. He's gonna probably run into that 7. There.
Yeah, depending on how he plays it, he might be able to pull it across the table. Oh, he did play into it, and he got a nice bump there. Took it straight towards the corner.
Again, we do apologize for the brightness of the table. Our video. This is a great match to watch.
Bobby streaming this with the phone?
This is our mobile phone stream. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
And unfortunately, I haven't set Bobby up with a. I mean, I have the computer set up, the laptop, to bring on the road, but that is a much more difficult to use because if you're not near a plug, you don't get much battery life. You're not streaming much at all, especially when you're running.
What happens if he
Cameras
goes up
and-
higher? Has he tried that?
We did raise it up as much, I think, as he can. I think he's actually got it up on top of something.
Picture from Justin Grant. Justin, I think I might like that score line too, as far as prediction.
Saying Sam winning 21-17. The match at 6-4 right now.
Yeah, I honestly though, like I said, I think this go either way.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Does anybody wanna give Justin some action? Is Justin putting out some action there? Damien says there's no way they're playing for 12K. But I understand there's some money backing going on. There he's what's with the pattern rack?
Well, got a good break, but he does have some traffic to work through here. Is that the 578? Yeah, Michael, I'd agree. Anywhere in that 21-17 range, either way, I think this match could go.
That's a tough break there for Mike, leaving that 3-ball there. Although that 5-7-8, like you said, Clint, is really could be a problem.
Yeah, they seem like they haven't really settled in yet from what I've seen so far.
Now, neither one is really running racks. Right there, the camera adjustment is really. Wish there was a way to
shot.
turn off all auto adjustments right now.
Samoth he's got an interesting stroke.
Oh, that's nice. That's a nice shot right there.
Yeah, he played that good.
As long as he's got the 7-ball. I
Okay, he
believe
got
he
himself
does.
a real good angle on that 5 to get into the 7 here. Side pocket. Oh, and he missed a 7.
Wow. This is kind of a tough shot. He's to hold over for the 8, I think. I mean, he is over the pocket and at an odd angle to the 7. Makes that cue ball fly too far. He could end up with a really bad angle on the 8. Or he could end up perfect. Hill all the way, says Paul Lewis. Like that.
Like the 3-game lead.
Not where you want to be when you got this much in the middle.
It's race to 21, so this will put Mike a third of the way there. No.
Yep. Very nice 7-4. Early diamond 3-piece slate. Hey,
Adjustments going on.
Bobby does have some adjustments going on, which means if he leaves it like that, I don't know
I
why.
wonder if the light issue would
Yeah,
be.
let
Yeah, it
Yeah,
seems
is
to
there
get
eight?
worse if he backs away.
Yeah, if he backs away, I'd like to get him, have him zoom it in on the table, but he doesn't wait long enough for me to actually get my zooming out of there to see what it looks like.
Well, he can see it on his end too, so.
Right, but I have it zoomed also in here. See if I see if I can take some of this zoom out. Sure. Nope, that's the edge.
Another
He's
good
right.
break by Mike. The 7 pissed the 1 out, so gonna be going defense here.
Personally, I don't think that's bad being zoomed in. I think it gives a little better on the table.
Mm.
Not really helping the brightness adjustment though, much as I had hoped it would. As you can see, when Mike just walked toward the camera, how dark his face was, still with the camera right on him.
Mm-hmm.
That's the issue with the auto brightness and the auto white balance. Watch some of our early streams before the new lights. Clint's
gotta
going to
go.
be stepping away for his match.
Yep.
All right. If that 2 ball goes past that 8, this is very possible for a run. I believe, but I'm not certain that this is the. Oh. I believe that's a pink 4 right there. Mike 2.0. 3-rack lead, and he leaves him the breakout shot on that 8-3. This might be the end of this rack if Mike plays this right. Not sure if he got that 3 ball out far enough though. He's checking it now. May end up having to play safe on that or banking it. He's got at least a bank on it if he can get position for a bank. I believe where the 8 ball was, it was unbankable before. But he hangs it and ends up with a fortunate leave. I believe he's stuck behind that 9. Looks like he's going to the short stick. No. Jumping with his breaker. That's possible. Yeah. If you hit the 9 there and made the 2. Oh no, that is a jump cue. Okay. Good jump break. Like could be nicely set up for this bank shot. I still don't think that 3-ball goes in the safe. Cue ball out of there, roll the cue ball right up. Didn't end up as safe as he wanted, I don't think. So I'm just wondering, what do we have out there in the chat? Where are you watching from? A great try on the Karam into the 4. Oh, we got a West Haven, Connecticut. Not too far away. North Carolina. Very nice. We have Andy Gow on the couch at home in Wallingford. Always what I like to see. Andy Gow in the chat. One of my favorite people in pool, for sure. One of our half-retired announcers, you know. He does come in from time to time and do some announcing. And we love having him here, of course. We have Bill in Maine, Michael in Maine. Spent a lot of time in Maine about a year ago. I was driving. Picking up out of Lewiston. Nice shot. Gonna get the bounce. Did not get the bounce. Oh, he's stuck right on the 8-ball. That is an unfortunate place to be. We could try and figure out and Derek is in the back seat of a taxi going to watch live. Love hearing that. Fort Worth, Texas. Very nice. Dublin. Hey, Tom, good luck at work. Join us again if you get a break. Check up on the score. James, I think you can identify as that. Depends on what you have the heat set on in your house, though. Bridgeton, Maine. All right, so the heat's set low then. Because if you had the heat up to like 75, 80, you could definitely identify, but if you got your heat set at 65 or under 70, then not a chance. That is Bobby Hilton in Portland, Maine, reporting as the Shark Stream. Fortunately, Mike leaves him a really nice angle to make that and get to the 8-ball. Doesn't want the bridge. Got it out. Not really certain, but thinking the cue ball comes action for him. Uh-oh. Is he heading for the pocket? Ooh. That was a great shot. I'll give him a boom for that. Another rack. Keeping it close, 7-5. Bobby might be messing with some settings there. Bobby can hear me. Be nice to try and turn off the auto brightness and then turn it down maybe. Also, if there's an auto white balance anywhere in those settings, that would also be a good thing to turn off. That's looking really good right there. Comparison, but again, it kicks in with the automatic adjuster and my first priority when Bobby gets back is to start working on a way of doing this just a little bit better. Yeah. Ryan wants to drive out to Maine. I'm sure Bobby, I'm pretty sure this match will be all over in by the time he gets there. Sorry, Patty. I don't think he wants to drive that far. Thank you very much. Like I said, we don't do this all that often. These things kind of just pop up. You never know what the conditions at the pool hall we're going to are. Yeah. Unfortunately, it is about a 3.5 probably hour drive from his couch right now. or I'm sure he is. Oh, there we go. Andy Gal's going to fly him there. That's about an hour helicopter ride, maybe 45 minutes, possibly. Yeah, unfortunately, I found out about this a little later than I would have liked. We do have an app on the phone that does this. Someone needs to be right on the phone doing score. We don't have any commentary ability because Facebook just kicks us off. Plus, picks up any kind of background conversations. Anyone talking near the phone will be picked up. All that stuff. So it's not ideal. It is good for a silent stream. However, we always try to give some commentary. We have 2.0 going back up by 3. Those 2.0 fans out there. We do have a lot of viewers, live viewers going on right here. It is Brian. It is Joe. You're on Dad Uber duty. You know, if you want to stop down before this is over, I always welcome you in the booth, Brian. However, I think Bobby needs you up in Maine. Is there any way you could fly up there? I'm going to take a quick minute away from talking and watching the stream and do a little bit of sharing. Hope everybody out there does the same. I know our quality on the video isn't the greatest right now. However, this is just, I'm going to call it preview of things to come. It's rare that we go on the road like this. When we do, like I said, we don't know what the conditions of what the lighting conditions are, what how what we have is going to react with it, and we do our best to get you some good action. And players putting up 6K each on a race to 21. I would say that's some pretty good action. Yes, that is an auto adjustment on the camera that we're using. Yeah, what I would like to work on, and it's another thing that's kind of difficult to do. Is be able to just go up with a laptop and a camera with a tripod. It's possible. I can do it. The problem is power always. You have to have a place to plug that laptop in and somewhere where you could stand the camera high enough that it'll actually catch the table right. From there, I'd be able to do all the screen adjustments and all that right from here in the booth. And oh, nice. Stayed out of the pocket there. Brings it back to within 2. Keeping it nice and close. All right, well, I shared it out to as many groups as I could. Hope everybody else out there is doing the same. USB AK $12 app. Not really sure what that means. USB A. Oh, and A. OBS camera app, OBS, and then an iPhone, and it will look fine. Yeah, that's not an iPhone. That is an Android. And I am Android illiterate. Stayed away from Android 90% of my life. Actually, 98% of my life. Because Apple is, to me, just the better product. Much easier to use. But then again, anyone who owns an Android probably says the same thing about their Android. I will look into the OBS app. But also, like I said, Bo, you might not have been in the chat when I was talking about it. This whole thing literally popped up at, for me at least, popped up at about 1 o'clock, 1:30, 1:45 this afternoon. I didn't know that Bobby was going to try streaming. We definitely didn't know that we were going to be doing the scoreboard from the booth. I was driving home. He was driving there and said, hey, do you want to do commentary from the booth? Because if not, we're not going to have a scoreboard or commentary. We were just going to go straight to Facebook, Facebook only. The easy way, since our app that we use sometimes really flakes going to both. So we always like to have commentary on the stream. OBS camera app. Yeah, I mean, I could probably go up there and, or if I was up there, I could probably flip a couple settings. Might have been able, if we had more time to, because they walked in there about 20 minutes before we actually started the stream. So there wasn't really much testing pre-match. Yeah, no, I get it. Thank you very much. And that is something I'm going to look into. Things pop up quick. You go with what you got and kind of let it fly. You know that. Nice shot on that one ball. Lines up well for the 3, just over the rail. We are determined to bring action, and we are determined to bring it from wherever we can get it. That's very nice, lining up for the combo. Hope that 5 ball doesn't get away from him, though. Ends up pretty good. Looks like he may run into the 9. I don't think he's going to, but depends on how he plays this. Good spin on it. Got a perfect shot for the 7. Have to draw this back. Ooh, followed it forward. Got right around for the 8. About to tighten this game right up. Mike 2.0 is about to go down 3-0 for the last 3 racks. Bringing us back to a tie race. Does look like Samoth's getting a little more comfortable out there. Try break. Mike's looking at that 6-9 combo. He's not getting too far ahead of himself. Needed a lot more speed on that. Is it safe? Does. Very nice safe. Avoids the scratch. Mr. 2.0 plays this. Not sure if that 3 goes past the 7 or if he needs to go in the pocket in the top right. Or not. That could change how he plays this too, that's for sure. I think he's drawn back, so I think it does go past the 5. Oh, but he misses. Gets the good position on the 5, or the 3, I mean. And this is the 2 wall, though. End up fortunate here, I think. Or unfortunate to leave a 2-9 combo, depending on... I think he's got him hooked on the 6. I don't think he can 2-9 it. So, Bo, since you're in the chat here, and we're talking about cameras in the OBS app, he does. Mike buries the 9 with the 2-9 combo. Very nice early 9 for him. My question for you is, I mean, I know the iPhone app when it works, or the OBS app definitely easily works while you're on the same network. How well does it work when you're in a booth in Connecticut and you've got the camera out in Maine? Or are you saying bring a laptop and then Wi-Fi it, the 2 together, and stream it that way? Because that was the way I was thinking. There are always challenges, though. I mean, if it was me on the road, it's a different story when it comes to technology and setting things up and everything. Whereas Bobby is great with the stream and everything else he does on the stream. He is not great with technology. So that does make it a little more difficult. Oh, absolutely. I totally agree. There's actually a free app that you can get too that does bring anything iPhone into not sure what happened there. He made the combo. Unless there's a foul for touching a ball. Maybe he touched a ball with the stick. Yeah, he hit a. Yeah, I wasn't watching that. I was watching the cue ball roll forward. So, but what I was saying was there's an app that you can just USB a phone to the computer, and OBS recognizes it right away, and use it that way, or even set it up for Wi-Fi, and that works also. I'm sure OBS has one too, which is probably the OBS app that you're talking about. No matter what we do, I think we have a problem with audio. I mean, probably not. I'm sure I can just put our noise canceling software on there and be able to do it, and Bobby'd be able to do it directly from that's a great save. Very nice save. He'd have liked to have been right on that 3 ball because he can hit this. He's got the 4 ball in the way, but can't really tell the angle to the rail. Gotta go with that long rail. Yeah, that's a good point. There is a way to just RTP it directly to our computer. RTP just the video stream directly to this computer here in Connecticut. And I believe it would be able to do the same thing. Or TMP, yeah. We're just not really set up for it right now. So when he gets back, though, I'm going to be looking into all of this for any of our viewers out there watching, listen to me talk tech the whole time. Shark Stream on the road. We do our best to bring it to you. I believe the last time we did this was out in actually we use Restream to stream to both. We could stream up to 5 different places at the same time. I believe it costs like I don't know. I want to say around $200 a year. No, it's OBS. We are all OBS. in the booth. We OBS to Restream. Restream sends it out to both. XSplit was the original program that we were using. Once we got up to having 30-something scenes, it kind of died. Everything was completely laggy. No matter what we did, just it couldn't render the picture quick enough. Yep, I rewrote the entire thing from scratch. Got us all our features back in 2 days. I think I missed a rack. When that last rack? Thank you, Kevin, for that insight. We were totally unaware of that. It is 10-8. I thought I missed a rack. All right, Lance. Not sure why the buffer, why it takes away the buffer, but yeah, we do have the instant replay buffer through OBS, and no problem, Kevin. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not out there, and we didn't get much testing in before this was set up. They walked in, and within 20 minutes, we were ready to stream, and Bobby was collecting money and getting all the money in the middle. He had a lot of things going on, so we did not get to test too much before this match began. This is actually heads up. All the backers, we are about 12 in the pot. Uh-oh. Looks like someone just knocked over the camera. We're going to go to commercial for a minute. I'm going to call Bobby. All right, looks like Bobby set us back up. Yep, Oscar. tripod definitely fell asleep on the job with that one. It's kind of a big miss there. Gonna leave Mike open for the oh, I don't know. Now that brightness really got in my way of seeing that 9-ball. He is hooked. Like he's gonna have to kick at it. He comes very well, but I think he's gonna try and kick this one. That is unfortunate for Michael because this is going to leave him with an open run out. Samoth could definitely these balls down if he just makes 3 in the corner. Himself a little tough on this 4-ball though. See what he does with it. We just like to play safe or try and bank it in the bottom right corner. Make it a 2-way shot. I don't know if he's what his thing is. Try and send this direction. Bad line. Sorry about that. Rail toward this pocket. Hopefully bringing the cue ball back over here for the 5. And ended up a little not certain of the pocket size. I'm gonna message Bobby. All right, see if Bobby gets back to me on what the pocket size is. Come on in. Brian Brennan is in the booth. What's going on, Brian? I'm just here talking to myself.
I figured you might want to banter with, so
Sure.
I got done with Sean and Dad Ubering. My Clash of Clans obligations. I figured, let's talk about pool for a little while.
Very nice.
So what's the story here? Bobby just got his Android set up on the tripod because he did that with Becca a couple times and it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I think there's a lot of automatic features that
With
I have to get this to save. I have to save the settings.
Right.
But
Yeah, you can see the exposure going up and down like crazy.
yeah, that's exactly.
I mean, it is what it is.
The white balance, exposure, brightness,
We'll just
everything.
Spin a yarn here and say that we tapped into their security feed and this is a hacker game.
Sounds about right.
It's good to have some actual. I was looking forward to hear because Mike. I was watching him Monday. Man, he's shooting up a storm up here in Connecticut.
Yeah, I haven't seen him play since last year.
Oh, really?
I mean, I've seen him recently on video, but or through the stream, but
Yeah, he's definitely he's on our big Shark Stream Championship weekend card, and I didn't know much about him. I actually only learned about because he was here when in the era between when I was here a lot and when I started coming down again. So I learned the story of 2.0, and I learned a little bit more about him. And boy, I tell you what, I had no idea who he was. And he comes up here, he's playing action matches, he's doing all kinds of stuff here in Connecticut. And then I guess he's like, okay, we'll go to Maine and get an action match. So pretty cool stuff.
The story of 2.0, at least the nickname 2.0, is actually not Mike 2.0.
No, it's Lucas 2.0.
It's Lucas 2.0, which started a long time ago when he first met Lucas.
Exactly.
And,
Bobby was telling me he was 12 when Lucas was 14, or vice versa.
Michael,
They got about a 2-year gap, right?
No, Mike's a lot older than that.
Is it a little more?
Yeah, I think he's more in the 27, 28 range.
Really?
25.
Okay.
Yeah. Possibly,
Started showing
possibly
up.
even 29. I don't know.
Maybe.
It's somewhere up there. So they do have a gap in their age.
Yeah, he was starting to play pool as what Bobby told me when Lucas was kind of becoming a hot shot down here. So that's why they started calling him 2.0.
Yep.
It's Lucas 2.0.
But
Sure.
I keep telling him he's got to change. We got to change that 2.0 because usually 2.0 is a better version. And
I always had some speculation on what that actually meant. And Bobby let the story down on me. I was like, oh, all right, well, that's interesting. I figured maybe he reinvented himself or something, but now he's just following the Lucas footsteps, I suppose. But once
him
a nickname
and
sticks,
Lucas started playing a lot together.
yeah,
when-
exactly. That's what Bobby was saying.
They were
He showed me
playing
a
a
picture of them, and they both look like teenagers. So that's why I came to that conclusion about the year gap. Of
Yeah.
course, they still look like teenagers to me in a lot of ways. My old eyes.
Mike's haircut, he looks a little bit more like a cartoon to me, but
Roasting Mike tonight.
then again,
Do you know if they're staying up there?
he's
for a
at
day or
least
two?
10 times the player at a pool that I
Oh,
am.
I saw that last night. And I was like, holy smokes, this dude can hang. And not only that, he plays with the quickness of a Sean Dixon or a Bobby Hilton or a Brian Merrick. It's just like he flies around the
He
table.
is fast to the table.
Good stuff, though. It was fun to have these guys in town, especially for the big upcoming event. So get a few new faces up here.
Yeah, a while back when he was living up here, Mike and I spent a lot of times up at Mohegan.
Oh, really?
Yep. I get the suite with the extra room attached. So I'd have my suite, and then the door to the next room would
Right.
open up to another 2 beds over there. So we had, actually had like a 3-bedroom apartment at times, pretty much.
Nice.
And we go up for a few days and hang out and gamble and have a good time. And it
Sounds like fun.
was fun. It was literally like having an apartment. We had probably between
Room service and food service. And
between the suite is about 900 square feet ish, and the other bedrooms are like 450. So between them, we had about 1,250 square feet.
Incredible.
It was a nice place to get away to.
So the action here is what was in the middle? 2-man tournament style.
2-man tournament, 12K in the middle.
Oh, 6 each.
Yep.
That's a lot.
I believe there's a lot of backing going on too.
Yeah, that's always the case, even with Lucas's matches that are big numbers. There's
Yeah.
always so much that are coming out of the players' pockets, and then so much that are on the side. They're just playing a straight race to 9, no weight.
Playing at 21.
Oh, 21.
Yeah,
sorry, I'm looking
21.
right at the screen, and I missed that.
I'm not sure. It's the amphetamines in action. Andy says, "Welcome to the booth."
Hey, what's up, Annie? Patty, how you doing? Yeah, like I said, I was every evening weekday evening from about 5:30 to 7:30. I'm on dad Uber duty, and then so I drop my son off at the Y. I head over to the Wallingford Oaks, have a couple beers, and then I pick him up, take him home, make him dinner. But since I was free for the rest of the evening, and I heard Joe in the booth, I figured I'd stop down and do a little jabbering. He's just sitting watching Jeopardy, I suppose.
Just checking with Bobby to make sure my score is right. I don't think I missed one. I do have a tendency to start talking, looking at the chat and talking and
Been
looking
there.
at the chat and
Safety by Sam.
Fortunately, I don't have a scoreboard to pan to.
Yeah, no, it's you feel kind of crippled when you're sitting in this booth with all these buttons and there's nothing you can press.
I tried to do some adjustments for the brightness, and
Right. Oh, there's all
OBS
these
is
she can do with a phone stream.
just not allowing me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, it's definitely the options within the phone software, and we have to find a better way of doing it.
Well, I have a couple of GoPros I'm not using that we could probably tether to a laptop or a phone or whatever else. One's 4K, the other, I think they're both 4K, but we would limit that to 1080. But that has very fine exposure controls and things built right into the camera.
Yeah, I mean,
And
I even had a camera, just a regular camera hooked up to a laptop. It's just,
Right.
Bobby's going up there. He's got to set up a laptop and a camera
Hey, what's up, Benny?
and the stream and do the commentary.
Right. Now, well, the commentary, I mean, you can pipe it through the booth for that. Otherwise, the things get real complex with the sounds and music. And
Right. Well, my laptop still has the same noise canceling software.
Oh, okay, cool.
So it.
Yeah, if you got
that's a good save. He ends up with a good save on that kick shot.
decent set of cans with a decent mic will usually do pretty good. Gamers cans usually are the types that keep that stuff down.
Yeah, I mean, no matter how he does it, hey Vinny, no matter how he does it, I mean, I could always remote into the computer and adjust the cameras and adjust whatever, still may not be as good as our home stream, but
Hey, we're not going too far with this. We'll keep track of the game too. But like, the nice thing that I did with the GoPro is that not only can it just record on the chip, it can actually stream over Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
And I have a little magnetic tripod that you can literally stick to the ceiling grid and aim it downwards. And that way it just sits there.
Nice.
It's got a good battery life. I mean, it's a sports camera. So I recorded a couple of concerts that way and they came out real nice. GoPro for that little tiny box packs a lot of tech in there in terms of stabilization and
Yeah. Yeah, and it's all getting the settings right, no matter where you go, because everything needs to be adjusted. No lighting scheme is the same. No distance to table is the same. You're never gonna have the same, no matter where you go.
For sure. And pool halls tend to be a little on the darker side, so huddled up with that.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that they said when they were on the way up was that it is a very dark around the table.
Matchroom gray for cloth here. I guess Bobby's heading in that direction too.
Yeah, the Matchroom gray does look great when you have properly set up cameras. And
oh, Sam caught the point. I was just gonna say the commentator curse kicked in. Said, wow, he's gonna set up nice on this 9. Get a game back.
I'm also not sure what resolution he's sending.
Oh, it looks like all of 720 tops.
That's what it looks like to me too. Or it could just be the background is so dark.
It's grainy.
Yeah, that it's grainy because of the darkness in the background. It's fighting with the brightness and the white balance.
Yeah, or you can tell right now it's like trying to focus on either the black wall or the gray cloth, and it's not coming up with it. Well, he called it straight.
That's actually.
Corner.
Is that black? I don't think that's black.
Oh,
it looks black right there.
Blue on the edge, but
no, that's a.
Oh, he made it. Bought a game back. Nice cut. How do these guys know each other? Do you have any idea how the match was set up?
I don't.
Yeah, Mike is he struck me as a fellow that has a knack for finding action pretty much anywhere. So I wouldn't be surprised if he reached out and said, "I'll be in Connecticut for the next week or so for an event. Want me to stop by and play for a while?" And all of a sudden, action happens. These guys are pretty close on Fargo.
Yeah. Yeah, Mike's been playing them pretty close. Last night, I think he played a 649. He's a 650.
Check out what Chicken said in chat.
Chicken, we'll go. Listen.
You bet, Chicken. We'll
you are my first phone call.
It's IT Consultant of the Year. Stop pressing cough buttons.
And that somehow Chicken, I think, clicked on something.
I tried to help figure it out yesterday, but
I fixed it.
Oh, you got it online? Good.
Yeah. I'll show you how to fix it if it happens.
Sweet.
I could see where it was a very simple issue that he clicked on that. Probably didn't even realize he clicked it.
Right.
once I figured out what it was.
It says Mike 2.0 is the second best 650 in the world. Are you suggesting that perhaps the 650 is not an accurate representation, Bob?
So when you do this, and you click this, and you click this,
Yeah, he does that a lot.
right? If you click this, actually, what he does, he clicks this, and then he
Clicks the other
this.
monitor. Yeah, and there's like 15 down here.
Right, yeah. But he did this, and then this.
Ooh. We did the preview. Okay.
And that's what
Messed it up.
messed it up.
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't, someday you'll have to show me how to remote in when you're not available, so that like the stream damage happened before and you're not around. All right, well, that's all good. So Sam pulls it back to 9-11. Had a nice break. Hard to tell where he's got he's got. Oh, he has ball in hand. What happened?
I lose remote access every time the computer gets restarted. So
really?
You need somebody in the booth.
In the booth to click on.
Yeah, to do it. I don't have remote access right now either.
Oh, really?
Like, I lose it like every other day.
Should be able to figure something out for that. I got a couple ideas.
It's not hard. I just can't get the program to do it.
It's auto start.
It does. No, it auto
It just
starts.
doesn't connect in or something? Weird.
It automatically locks out. The only way to do it is if you have Bobby's password to log in as him.
Oh.
And then you can log in and just have free access without somebody verifying your access.
Keep looking down at the bottom screens, and that's table.
Oh, but he sticks himself. Great shot on. It doesn't get out past that 8 ball. He should be able to. Should be able to pretty easily hit this, but where will it go? Nobody knows.
Tricky part.
Oh, that's a good
Little
one.
kick and stick actions kept him right behind the 8 ball.
Yeah, with
That leaked out on him, but it's still not all that great.
no, it's definitely not.
What is it, the 5 or the 7? 7 up top, 5 down below.
I mean, I'd love to see the miracle shot, of course. Hit this on the inside of the 3 and put that 9 ball.
Shove it up to the 9.
He's going to play it safer than I would.
Smart play. Yeah. We're about halfway through this race, and it's still pretty close. Go either way.
This, of course, is hoping that I didn't miss a game.
Yeah, well, you can always ping Bobby. I'm sure he said right there. I don't know if it was my $1,000 phone sitting on the counter with a tripod, I wouldn't be walking too far away from it either.
It's already fallen down once.
Oh, we try it. Yeah, you see it shake every once in a while. So somebody probably walks by, slaps the rail, and
it's a table.
Yep.
Bumps the table.
Got his work cut out. Did he grab his jump cue? No, it doesn't look. Have a clean look at it. Sure did.
And it looks like he hopped a little bit. I think he might have only been hooked by like a 16th or an 8th.
Maybe.
If it's only hooked by a tiniest bit and you're that close,
you can work around it.
Yeah, you can get a little bit of lift off the ball, especially if you're trying to stop or stun like that, like he did.
5 next, 6 next. He should be out from here. Forward.
Good play. He's got the.
No, he's got a great.
side.
But the thing is, he's going to want to walk up towards the 7 instead of away from it.
True.
That's the only concern I'd have about that shot. Passed it.
Cool.
You're going to see some big stroke here, either forward or backward.
I think no, Mike. I think he's going to go around something to that effect. Oh, he hit the 9 ball, hit it twice, and it still somehow gets
Got position.
Yeah, not the position he wanted, but
Yeah, check it.
enough of a position to play it.
Me and Joe are not travelers to go to Maine to watch us an event. So me and Joe are sitting in the booth, and Bobby and the crew are up there in Portland. We got Mike at the table. Finish this up to go to 12. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna to hear Bobby talk about coming up events on the Shark Stream and the Shark Stream subscriber channel. We're gonna see a lot more remoting, so we're gonna try and hopefully Joe can nail down the camera technology that we've spoken about at length so far today, and then we'll bring a Sharkstream light quality to remote access as well.
Yep. That is the plan.
Cool.
I might have to consult with my other IT guy and between Brian and Kimbo, we might be able to come up with something because I do have a way of had this computer set up for an RMTP
Right.
or RTMP. I always say RMTP, RTMP server, which would bring it right in. Problem is always the issue of firewalls because this is a business.
I know how to get around that stuff.
So I don't mess with Bobby's firewalls.
I
This
do.
isn't- I don't mess with anything Yale.
Firewalls don't mean a thing to me.
I don't mess with anything
Oh,
Yale
oh,
related.
earthquake. Yeah, there's a few guys that definitely like Upstate Al is a great example. Whoop. Not sure what's going on. It started shaking and now we
Camera
got
is on the floor.
think the camera's on the floor.
That camera is definitely on the floor.
Oh, looks like we're back in slightly different angle. Yeah, oh, Bo, I have no doubt that Upstate Al's rig is extensive based on the coverage that he has. We would probably be able to set up at least one, maybe two cameras wirelessly to a laptop, like Joe said, and just have it. We might be able to control a couple angles, like a long and a wide from the booth, and just sort of do it that way. The nice thing about, like I said, these tiny cameras like GoPros and whatnot, you can literally stick them to a ceiling with a magnet. You ever see these little flexible tripods that you can wrap around a column and just all kinds of ways to mount them, and they're out of the way, nobody sees them. They're not, people walking by can't touch them.
It doesn't look like that 2-ball goes.
No, I think the 3's too big.
Unfortunately, people keep knocking the camera down, so we keep getting a little bit of.
Well, that's the
different
reason I brought up that
angles.
little portable tripod gizmo, because that thing works awesome.
Well, this is a tripod, but like I said, you don't know what they have. That could be a flat wall, and you could just be out in open space on top of a table right now, and there's nothing to attach it to.
Sure.
And then you try zooming it with software or whatever, and it pixelates and.
Yep. Yeah, the 2.3 Carom definitely goes, Kev. Good catch. Then you got to worry about where the 2 goes, but of course,
I'm not sure.
one ball at a time, right? No, you feather the 2, the 3 goes right in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He puts it into the rail. I think that's why he's looking at it, because that 2 is almost even with the 3.
I think you got a little wiggle room. We'll see what he does. Oh, he's going outside.
I think it goes in the pocket barely. Have much. Ooh, but he sticks himself.
Oh, DeMarco. Okay, that makes it good. Yeah, he's probably got a pretty extensive rig too.
Yeah, I've never seen his travel equipment.
At other streams, check with us. We can always check in with other streams. See, they've already solved the problem. Why do we have to bump our heads to figure it out? Wired. Oh, it almost double kissed in. Tom Shine is not in the chat. I saw him outside on table 8, probably orchestrating some kind of craziness. All right, like 2.0 in control here. We got a lot of people. I saw something like 150.
He does. Yeah, You know, Mike has a lot of very expensive cameras. That's a
It's
great
gonna set up perfect.
shot.
Set up perfect.
That's one of the best shots I've seen tonight. How much better than that?
Roll it a couple balls forward. Oh, he went the long way. Great job.
I don't know why.
He does have the stroke though, man. That's what I was noticing on Monday. He likes to move the cue around the table.
Nice stop on this.
That's all you got to do. Oh, he's
No,
gonna
he
come all
pulled
the
it
way
back.
back.
He
Yeah,
said-
he
said,
loves to
"Let's
move
stop."
the cue around. You go 13. It looks like
Yeah, it looks like Mike put up
going on a nice little stretch.
4 racks on him. So Sam did come
Oh, that's
back
interesting.
3 racks in a row.
And then Mike got a gear.
Yeah. Just
They're
a
doing
few
rack your
balls
own
and
with a template, or are they doing rack for your opponent with a template?
rack your own.
Rack your own with a template.
Yeah.
That's
Well, that's usually how list match rules are too.
oh, okay.
Rack your own with the template. I think most formats are like that.
Just feels like that might be open to abuse.
Could be. Someone did comment about pattern racking.
Exactly. That's where my head was. It's like pattern racking and setting the wing ball the way you like.
Nope. I believe Tom Shine is on a table right now.
Yeah, he's on table.
He's out here playing. Nick's hoping that he didn't make a ball, except I think he did.
Yeah, there's definitely 8 balls left. So
Listen, Oscar, don't blow the kid's head up. It's already big enough.
Oscar, he's a 650 like you're a 600, buddy.
589.
Patty, I have no idea. I didn't see him when I walked through the
Lucas
building.
is there tonight. You didn't see him in the
He walked in.
background? He walked around the background a little bit.
Oh.
Hey, what's up, Clint? Clint was coming back to join us in the booth, and
What's going on here? What we got?
Mike 2.0 up in Portland, Maine, playing against
ooh,
Sam.
wow, that was a great shot.
Score.
We think it's 13-9. We don't have any way to verify without texting Bob.
Being here.
Yeah, you see, he took the last 2. If you want to set it, I mean, I can go outside. You just lock this in.
You just flip just pull that. There you go. Good. Yeah, it's nice to get a little air in here too.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
You're right.
sounds good. So we know that the shark stream was not you and not me. So Bobby, remotely,
What's that?
the shark stream said hello everyone, and I have to assume it's either not you, so it's got to be Bobby out there in Portland. On another phone? I got nothing.
Bobby has 2 phones.
Ah, gotcha.
He has the Shark Stream phone and he
Bobby
has
phone.
his phone.
Oh, there he goes.
All right,
I'll read it.
I'm
verbatim.
ordering a drink from the booth.
Nice. According to Barry, the Bobby Dollar, read it verbatim. We are in Portland, Maine, bringing you a 2-man tournament. Hope you are enjoying it. We'll fix the camera before the next stream. He's not doing another one tonight.
No, well, maybe. Actually, he might be.
I mean, these guys tend to run. I think he's meant good job for Joe and Brian, but we all know how he types.
I need a translator for his text messages most of the time.
Yeah, he's attested. Yeah, good stuff, man. This is a great action match. Ooh, got a little ginger on the 5 ball there. Gonna sell it out.
Yeah.
Mike
that's
2.0 jumped
looking
out of his
that
chair.
way.
Yeah,
It is definitely looking that way.
he couldn't wait to get to the table. Ooh, Mike 2.0 is left-handed. I just noticed that. Awesome. Welcome to the club, bro. Well, I'm sure you've been there. Yeah, Cavi, I agree. This is once he gets this rack done, if he gets this rack done, that's a pretty big lead you're facing. Oscar, I'm sure he'd be happy to give you a pool lesson for however much money you want.
I'm not sure you want to suffer through it though.
Step on up. He'll play you on table 4 for whatever you like.
Sure, I'll play you 100 a rack. I don't think 2.0 gets out of bed for less than 1,000.
Yeah, he was practicing with Lucas last Friday when he flew in, got in the car, drove straight to Yale. I was messing around down here with I think Pete Cawley, and then he did a ghost match against with Lucas, and then but he was calling for action right in the comments section and from the booth, which was pretty funny. Taking all comers from the booth. So action, definitely. You might as well call him Action 2.0. Oh, he's just gave up the 8-ball. Let's see if Sam can scratch this back. Scratch being a bad word. Yeah, claw it back, I think is what I was trying to say. That'll do it. So 10-13 now. That was an absolutely must-win game for Sam, I think. Go ahead and peg him.
Fortunately, Oscar, I think Mike is leaving on Monday.
Yeah, he's in for the event, and I think he's going back to Florida right after.
Yeah, he came in for the Scotty Cup.
Yep.
Which they won.
Yep. Team Lucas.
Team Lucas, yeah.
And yeah, because I know Sydney. I was talking to his girlfriend Sydney for a little while on Friday when they first got here, and she's still on the clock. She's working remotely, so they do have to get back to Florida and get ready for the holidays and all that good stuff. So I think you're right. I'm pretty sure they're going back on Friday or on Monday.
Anyone in the chat? This is our Shark Stream subscriber page. Want to become a supporter of the Shark Stream? This helps us to do very many things. New equipment, bring better matches to Connecticut, and bring better matches to you. The more money we make, the more we can do, the more players we can bring here.
Yeah, Bobby was saying that even this weekend subscriber-only event is being subsidized by subscribers.
Yes.
And of course, by things that are going on in-house, including VIP tickets. I think he's still got a few available VIP tickets. There will be a cover charge if you want to come down and watch. I think he's doing pool tables for $25 for the night.
Well, if you want to be a
like that.
full sponsor, you'd have to talk to Bobby about a price. If you want to join, become a supporter, it's only $4.99 a month. And on top of good action matches, we're also, when we get to 200 subscribers, every month that we are at 200 or above, we will be giving away a $500 Q. When we hit the 600 mark, I believe, we'll be giving away a $1,000 Q, and that's just the beginning. We got to get there first, but we are going to be trying to give away a lot more.
Yeah, I mean that's what the whole point of having like a bunch of subscribers is to get better content, of course, provide for definitely better equipment, and support the players that we're going to bring you. So things like amateur players and pro players alike. But Mike just dances around the table, I tell you. He burns a hole in the rug.
Yeah, he moves quick when he moves. He walks fast, stops quick, and then boom, on his shot. Now, he did learn from Bobby, so.
Well, there you go. That's all you need to say.
Not quite as fast, but he does move from spot to spot very quickly.
We'll just go with a little more athletic than Bob, perhaps.
I don't know. Bobby runs pretty good around that table.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I don't think I could keep up with him around the table.
Certainly wouldn't want to be in his way. All right. See, I like the way he does this, though. He gets it from both angles. It's like sizing a putt up in golf. You want to see it from both directions just to sort of get a better idea in your head of how everything's positioned.
Yeah, he's also going to get it over for the 8-ball. It's like that.
Look at that spin.
perfect too. He makes this, and he's got a nice position on that
It
9.
just rolls up on the 9 on the long side, and that's exactly what you want. Bobby, if you're still listening, can you just confirm what we got for the score? Here, so
Looking like Mike's taking a step forward.
yeah, he's maintaining his lead now.
I haven't seen Samoth break yet, though.
Well, he got a couple commenters saying that his break is meh, so we'll see. He did break when he got to 10. I wasn't.
That was the last time I think I saw him break.
That was 2 racks ago. Yeah. Yeah, he's got the 2, 3 up front. When you're racking for your opponent, that 2's right in the back where the 8 ball is. Because you want to make a ball and have the 1, 2, 3 nearby each other, so that's how you sort of accomplish that. If your opponent's breaking, you want to make sure that 1 and 2 as far apart as possible.
Yes.
I'm going to fly to the bar for you, or were you able to get something?
No, Lisa never responded.
She's pretty busy out there. I mean, there's a ton of people out there, so. I know when I text her, I generally don't.
Screen while I check this.
For sure, Mike made a ball on the snap, and he's got a good position on the 1. 2's, of course, right there nearby, so he should be in pretty good shape here. It's the 7. Kind of nudge the 2 into a less fortunate position. I don't know if he can get by the 8 to go to the side. Looks like he thinks he can. He might be playing safe. He played safe. He patched the 2 into the 8. Scooted the Q down past the 3. Sam's got a rail for a shot at this, I think, but jump's also an option, I suppose. Got to be frustrating if you're behind 4 games, and just every time you get to the table, you're snookered. That's how you play the game, folks. One just as much on defense as offense. Like he's grabbing a Q. Yep. Grabbed a shorty. Sure did. We're going airborne. He's going to try to make the 2-7 combo over the 3. This could be entertaining. Made good contact with the 2. Oh, and he scratched right by him. Yeah. Oh, look at this. Brian Merrick knows what to do here. But we'll see what Mike does.
Line of 9. Where is Flying Brian?
Oh, it looks like Mike 2.0 is going for the Flying Brian shot, taking the early 9. I know he crushed one in earlier. It's set up perfect.
Last night we watched Mike make a 4-foot cut on the 9 ball. It was actually a cut. Combo cut.
Jeez.
From about 6 feet. There's 2 feet from the object ball, and then another 4 feet to the 9, and
still
another 2 feet to the pocket. Put it in, so.
Yeah, Andy and Kevin, you're right.
Oh, but he
played. No, he was playing that totally 2-way. It was a free shot at the 9.
Free shot,
but it was a total. I mean, look at this lock. Sam's in jail here.
Yeah, especially with that 9 ball.
I mean, the 9 came back and blocked him up even more.
He does have this rail, but he's over the 9.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, I guess he could. You're gonna need a little outside English to get towards the 2. Yeah. Oh, he pocketed it.
Whoa,
oh, wow. So close.
That's a great shot, too.
I guess you're right, Oscar. There's no luck, because that would have been the time. So Mike's back at the table with a pretty decent setup.
If he gets good on this 3 ball, makes the 2 and gets good on the 3.
I just came at it from behind.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, but he can make that in the corner now, follow it forward, and he's got the 4 in the bottom corner, draw it back for the 5 in the same corner.
Yep.
Then he's got the 7.
Off.
Wow.
He used the whole a whole pocket on that one.
He'll just come off the rail and come back out for the 5.
With this.
Oh, I don't like the way that. No,
he's
no,
okay.
he's got the angle to roll it
He can
forward.
stun it over towards the long rail and catch the 7.
Yeah, I think he just. Oh no, he is.
He might
throw
just
and draw on it.
He might sauce the hell out of it too, just because that's what he does.
I just figured he'd hit it soft, making that's a squiggly line, and just let the cue ball roll.
I would say, if anything, he's going to draw it back towards the side a little bit, shorten up the 7. Great though. It looks like he's hitting high. He went 3 rails.
Yeah, he liked it going around.
He does love to move that cue ball though.
Got a great stroke.
I mean, he's consistent, so why wouldn't you?
I'll never say that to his face, and I hope he doesn't watch this and hear me say it.
Ain't nobody got time for that. He was there living it. You're gonna go back and watch our stream. Depends on where he pops out. He has the 8 in the corner or the 8 in the side. He was setting up for the side. You haven't know how big these pockets are. Are they tight like Bobby's on 8, or are they like 4.5?
I heard 4 1/4 in the chat from someone in Maine.
Gotcha.
I believe it was Derek, who's 18 minutes away. He was taking a taxi last time I heard from him. I don't believe he's in our chat anymore though. Now that he's there watching live,
You'd be surprised how many players that are actually playing a game. Brian Merrick comes to mind, who actually just pick up their phone and chat with us while they're at the table. 4.5, 4.5, 4.5. All right, so I think
Bobby said 4.5.
I think we got quorum. Yeah, between Bo and Paul and everybody else, 4.5. So these are standard for like all the tables here except for 4 and 8 or 4.5.
No, there's Steve.
We've got one dissenting voter
saying 4 1/4. Maybe it was Steve that said it earlier.
All right, Brian, preparing to go 15-10 and start getting the fat lady warmed up. But
to me, they look tighter than 4.5. But
you do see. I mean, it's hard to tell with this camera because it does look like the rails do overlap the pocket cuts.
Yeah,
slightly. So it could very well be 4 1/4. I think I'm with you, Steve.
Well, it is a diamond too, so it has the diamond shelf.
Right. Okay. Bo says it's 4.5. Damn it, and that's the way it is. So I'm gonna go with Bo. I don't want to make that.
Yeah, no, but it's also the diamond cut, which does
change it up.
If you look at them, the diamonds are always cut straight.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have that wide
angled
mouth.
Right.
They don't have the angled mouth to them, which gives it a deeper shelf usually, especially in the corners. So that's a little deceiving when you look at the buckets
like
too.
15.
Not sure he deserves it.
Well, you made the 9 in the corner, and he's currently racking. So I'm just gonna say probably deserves it.
All right. Not to give Mike too much credit. I mean,
Matt says he just played on the table Saturday, and it's definitely 4.5. Well, there you go. I think we got about 90%. Steve Michaud, only dissenting comment. So, all right. Well, I mean, I'll tell you what, though, from what I'm seeing right now, in terms of how much these pockets give, I mean, we saw Sam and Mike both play them wide into the corner and still make the ball. So they got to be 5 or 4. All right. Made the 8 ball and the 1, 2, 3, 7, maybe? No, 7 sitting in the corner.
With no shot on the 1. He does have a kick combo for the side.
Yeah, this will be a Hollywood shot.
Or he's just going to hit it and play safe.
Yeah, that's. And
scratch.
Oh, look at this.
And scratch.
That was unfortunate. So Sam's got an opportunity.
Yeah.
Is his name Samoth Sam, or is Sam sort of a nickname?
That's what Bobby sent me to put on the screen.
Okay.
It looked like Mike pointed at the pocket. It looked like he wanted it to
sort of
rail
a little bit. Mm-hmm.
And then come out and have the 2 ball as the blocker ball.
Looks like Sam's going to take a moment before starting this rack. Universal signal for I'm taking a break. Cube's sitting in the middle of the table.
So what we have coming up, Lucas versus Earl Strickland. Mike 2.0 versus Dave Gabrish
That's going to
on
be a
Friday
great
night.
game. Dave and Matt or
So-
Mike Matthew.
Yep, Dave and Mike Matthew. I'm looking forward to that because
yeah. We have special guest commentary coming up for Lucas and Earl. It's going to be Mike Molina is his name, I think.
Yeah.
He's a big name in sports or pool broadcasting, at least. And he's definitely, that's going to be a wonderful bit of exposure for both us. And we have a referee. I can't think of the ref's name off the top of my head. That's going to come in and do all the racks for Lucas and Earl. No funny business. And also monitoring all the shots and everything. So this is going to be a big deal. Great stuff. Yeah, that's basically it's going to be. Oh, Molina Mike. There you go.
And unfortunately, I switched to the wrong camera. But
back to the live stream.
as I find it,
there you go.
We will be back.
Lena Mike. I always thought, are Mike and Bo playing? Oh, Bo's in the chat section. You tell me, Bo.
Bo, are you there? Are you watching live? Oh, what is Bo's Fargo? Never did find that out. Talked with Bo a few times through messaging and stuff like that, but
you talked with Bo about a half an hour before I got here.
Yeah.
Oh, what do we got here? Let's look up a Fargo rate. See how our boy Bo is doing. For the terms.
Oh, he's waiting for terms to be agreed upon.
Bo says he's 649, so we're right in the same neighborhood.
Right, yeah, 649, 650.
It's always the longest part of the match is getting two guys to agree on what the term should be.
Yeah.
Not just weight, but okay, racking, who racks, what's this, where we're using wooden triangles, everything, all the variables got to be hashed out in advance. Cash weight, is there going to be rack rate? Bo made that same comment earlier, I think, and it just used different words. So Sam just put one down, I think. He got that ball in hand and took it down. Put Sam at 11.
Can he come back? Now, I say yes. I watched him go 3-0 against Mike when Mike was up by 3.
These are 4.5 rack your own pack, or rack your own racks, 4.5-inch tables, and winner breaks. So the packages are imminently possible. So he could put together 3 here and be right back in the hunt.
Oh, I'm looking forward to a Mike Matthew Bo Powers match.
That would be fun too. FC, they just got to figure out when and where, I think. Sounds like it might already be a done deal. One goes straight in. 2 down, 7 to go. Easy shot on the 2, it looks like. So here we might see a break and run here. It's at rack. Of course it is. And so this could be the start of a solid Sam comeback here. Nice break.
Yeah, if you can grab me a Sprite out of the
You just want a Sprite?
Yeah. Okay. Please. Thank you, Brian.
No problem.
I just don't want to walk all the way up there.
No problem.
I'm sure you can use some fresh air and empty too.
Just going to ask you anyway.
Perfect. Thank you. Does not appear to be hooked. Have to Very nice. Leaves it right on the 7. Very nice. 8 ball blocking the 1 rail there. Gonna have to come 2 rails. Get it to come up from this side. Great hit. And I thought he made that for a second. Leaves Mike in a very tough position. Teddy Zunge in the booth.
T-Bear, T-Dizzle.
What's going on, Teddy?
Just figured I was in the area. Stop by, come in real quick, say what's up.
Of course.
What's 2.0 doing?
2.0 is up 4 racks on him.
And he got a...
Playing a very nice save. I like that. Always the ride in from work.
Long and treacherous, man. All the holiday traffic and the people out shopping and just...
It's my least favorite time of year to be on the road, that's for sure.
Well, people forget how to drive as soon as they see a flake of snow or something, too. So.
There was a flake of snow.
Yeah, two of them, actually.
This guy can kick, I gotta say, man. He's made some really great kick shots.
What's up, Oscar? Yeah, buddy, I know. I'm just waiting. I don't want to rush you. You know what I mean? Whenever you're available, whenever you're around. But we'll catch up soon, bud. What else we got going on here? Uh-oh. Not that you guys can see it, but Dave Guyver's just knocked in an early 8 ball. Anyway. I was on to another safe. Just hangs on. 11:15 though, huh? I see the comments. There's a bunch of dry breaks and stuff.
Yeah. Dry breaks have been a problem tonight. We were discussing while they were on their way up there with Lucas in the car and Mike. Yeah, Lucas, Mike, Bobby, and I believe Dave's up there too. Still not bad. Me, I'd like to see him try and fly the 9 here, but I can't really tell if that actually works for it.
And so it's gotta be tough going from what we have.
No, Mike, he'll probably either try and make it or play safe, which safe is the play.
Put that close to the short rail and block the like middle.
He is hooked on that 8 ball, I believe, by a little bit.
Tell Bobby to go pick this thing up over the table so we can see what's going on.
It got knocked over twice. He had good camera position.
Nice.
But he had to fix it quick and
yeah, it's gotta be a little tough with this lighting and the angles for him, huh? Right out there we got Cody Porter. Bo Powers in the chat, I seen that. Steve Williams dropping in on YouTube. What's going on, everybody? How you guys doing tonight?
I see our numbers have grown pretty well.
Hey, we got some good numbers going right now.
Yeah, I'm wondering. We had some North Carolina. We had a bunch of Maine. We had Connecticut, of course. We had Texas.
Nice. Good old Texas.
What other states do we have out there? Let us know where you're watching from.
Brian Brennan's back. Right.
So I just pinged Clint because I.
Oh, do your thing. I just came in and say hi to everybody, Clint. It's all yours, man. I'll be out there for a little bit.
All right.
I'll be back before I go. Did he leave the booth? Hey, yeah, for a minute.
Did he out?
All right, where are we at?
I'm in the comfortable chair.
15-11.
Oh, look at that. We got Andover, Mass. Riverview, Florida. Very nice. You love Florida.
Who's from Riverview?
Steve Williams.
It's I don't know where Riverview is. Is that near Mike? You know Mike?
Yeah, Katie watching from the living room. Nice to hear. New Hampshire. Kendra's in New Hampshire. Are you redoing tables up there, Kendra? Charlotte, North Carolina. I love seeing this.
Oh, favorable?
I don't know. He didn't seem to like it too much.
Just walk around the table to look at it.
Yeah.
Cue ball, if he can see it to get on the 6.
I don't know. He's got a straight shot on it. Just looking at how to get to that 6 ball, right?
Just gonna lay it up. Tougher shot.
Rethinking his shot. I did not know you guys were out of New Hampshire. Arkansas. Wow. We just got internet TV in the local bar. We're not certain of that, Kevin. We are not certain of that.
I thought he was from space.
Yeah, we may have to get a second opinion there, buddy.
Staring down the 9 ball here. Give him a 5-game lead. Sizable lead at this point in the match.
Yeah, this is exactly where you want to be when you're in a race to 21.
Yeah, it's basically a 2-to-1 race from here.
Yeah. You got a lot of room for error.
Less than 2-to-1.
The only thing that I've seen a lot of people do is they take their foot off the gas. Mike, I don't believe, is that type. I've seen people get a comfortable lead, and instead of just punishing their opponent with it, they get a little sloppy, they get a little slow, they get a little bit lazy. And sometimes it just turns into frustration after when you try and turn it back on. But I don't think Mike's that kind of player, and I've never seen him.
Always talking about the break.
He wants to be off the table and collect his money as fast as possible if he's winning.
How's Mike been breaking? Because last night his break was working really well.
He's breaking like 100 times better than Lucas ever did.
They let the cue ball go there.
Yep. And now he's got the 9 ball right in the middle. I always say that because we were joking with Lucas on the way up that Mike breaks better, and Lucas was a little upset.
I'll tell you, last night he did.
I have to get an audio clip and send that one to Lucas. Probably gonna see a push out, obviously. Unless that 9 ball really isn't.
You might be able to see the right edge. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, it does look like you can touch it, but I don't know if I risk it if it's gonna deflect or not.
Yes, sir, Oscar. It's me. Where are you at? Kind of weird not seeing you here.
I gave him ball in hand on that one. I think he was trying to go around that 9 ball and didn't.
Wait. On table.
Yeah, I'm surprised that this took off the way it did because Sam came back with 3 racks in a row, playing some great pool. And, we may have a camera on the ground. It's got a wobble. So I believe what's happening with the camera falling is there's a wire probably going down to the battery. And the tripod is stable, but once it gets a little bit of rock to it, that wire adds more rock to it, and it just rocks it down to the ground. Great shot.
Wobbled that in, but
Yeah. Pull this back for the 5 or yeah, pull it back.
looks like it.
I don't really like drawing it into side pockets. Just, sometimes he gets a little.
You got to hit him pure.
Yeah. Hit it just a little bit off and he leaves himself tough. Be able to bank this and get over for the 8.
No. You
Cut?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice soft cut. Very nice shot. All right. Brings it back to within 4. See if he could put something together and
To talk about his break, get to see it firsthand here. You see where Mike broke from?
I believe he's
breaking from the.
I believe he's breaking from
left side,
here. Yeah. Mike is a lefty, so while I'm trying to figure out if there's some adjustments that can be made to cameras.
Yeah, Chris, you're right. He does have an interesting stroke. A lot of slip action on that stroke too. Oh, good look on the 1. Let's feel bring it down the table and try and park the cue ball behind that 3.
I believe they're playing all ball fouls too. So once the cue ball's moving,
That's exactly what he did.
that's
He bumped it, so
that's good.
kind of behind the 6 though.
Yeah.
Yep, Mike's calling it
Calling the 9.
oh, Mr. Brian Brennan coming back in the booth.
Oh, like Sam might be trying to package together, but both got one while I was out.
Yep. And Michael missed that 1 ball, so Sam's gonna get a ball in hand here with a runnable table. Hardest shot's gonna be the 2 to the 3, really, at least in my opinion.
Oh, that's a nothing burger. I'm a little more worried. You can get sideways on the 4 coming back down.
Coming back from the 3.
Oh, we missed ball in hand. You don't see that very often.
Well, you do when you're watching me play.
Fair.
Yeah, that does happen to some of the best, though.
You know, you just start focusing on the next ball and you don't think about the one in front of you.
A lot of people just, especially myself.
You're going to see a defensive play here, I think.
I find myself, if I put the ball down and I don't stand back up and look at it, because sometimes when you're like leaning over to put the cue ball down, the angle looks right, but you don't realize that it's not right.
Right.
Because you haven't stood back up to see the actual
To
angle.
check it out, sure. Ooh. Earthquake.
We got a WTF from Bo Powers for that missed.
I think it was David Ace or somebody in YouTube commented Samus stroke, and it is wild. Like the tips bouncing all over the place. I don't know.
That's a great little
It was
save
a
there.
great reply.
Right back with the.
Well, to be fair, Mike didn't really lock him up too bad.
No, he did not. But I mean, I have to say, Samus again, some really great kicks in anyway.
No, well, that's
his
just
kicks are really.
There's some guys like Oscar who's still probably watching, and so, you know, personally, I never had a jump cue, so you get to learn those kick shots pretty quickly.
Yep.
And Oscar's had some highlight reel level kicks on when he was playing Ashley Benoit, for example.
Absolutely.
So it's just, that is a great skill to have in your
I don't like to
pocket.
talk nice about Oscar though, because
You don't like to talk nice about anybody,
he's
dude.
got that ego thing going,
It's fair.
He does have some great kicking abilities. I've only seen him jump like twice.
Exactly. And when he did, it wasn't pretty.
No. He did all right. He got hits, but I think his kicking ability is that much better.
For sure.
I've always said if you can kick,
I mean,
you don't need to jump unless it's a makeable ball. Why would you jump? Or unless you're that good at jumping.
If you get your jump skills down, like we have a couple players down here. I know Gavrish and Pirsa and Lucas. These guys can take a jump cue and jump over a ball from 4 inches away.
Yep. Or even jump and land it in a safe. Because if you're not going to make the ball, if there's another possibility that going 2 rails or 3 rails even, and getting a good safe out of it, you're better off than just jumping to hit it.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's one of those things where even when I was growing up playing straight pool and 9-ball, those are the only games. But practicing just 3-rail billiards was a great way to learn exactly how to kick at balls, because that's just all geometry. So it's a great way to get that skill in your pocket. Just to start playing a little bit of billiards, even on a pocket table, you can still practice it. But tell you what, if you start getting real good at that, kick shots look like nothing burgers. I think he wanted to come out a little further. He doesn't seem happy. That's not a walk of pride, because he's got a tremendous cut to try and get this 4 in the corner.
Not seeing anything in here that has video adjustments.
On the OBS thing?
No, and just in what we have going on with this.
Right. The wireless GoPro might be good. There's a couple other different cameras, and we'll have to see what. But cell phone cameras are cell phone cameras. That's just the way it is.
I know Mike brings a laptop and cameras and everything. Yeah, he does it.
GoPro, and I just bought them because I like tinkering with stuff like that. I have a nice SLR and other stuff as well. But the GoPro itself, especially when it's tethered, it's designed to make awesome sports video, and high speed. You can change the resolution, you can change the frame rate. I think it has a 240 frame mode. There's all kinds of crazy stuff you can do. So some other dedicated camera besides just a typical cell phone camera probably would do the job.
I think Sam has figured out that Michael cannot kick tonight.
He's gotten ball in hand at least twice, maybe 3 times this game.
Yeah. I did see Mike make a 3-rail kick double carom combo.
Say that 3 times fast.
Yeah. It's actually one of my favorite shots to watch. He won, I believe, the Liscotti Cup for his team.
Wow.
This was a few years ago with that shot to end it. I think it was the Liscotti Cup.
Yeah, Steve, I agree. I'm watching the game. I think this is the first time I've ever watched Sam play. But you can see, you get disappointed with a shot here and there, and I think he's going to be disappointed with that one. But it doesn't seem to really affect his gameplay. Like, you can see sometimes when someone's tilted. I don't get that reading off of Sam.
No, he's very his emotions very well. Definitely doesn't show him at the table.
Oh, nice kick. Just tapped it
shot.
right in.
That's a very nice shot.
After getting bad position to recover like that, that's exactly what Steve's talking about. He keeps his stuff together. I have the same watching. Yeah. Like, get off your butt.
Sitting for too long.
All right, see, I'm about to claw one back. I think I should text Bobby and just make sure we got the right score, 16-13 now. Sam just got one. So. Whatever. Patty.
Oh no, Patty's back in the chat.
She likes to give me a hard time. Then when she doesn't give me a hard time on the comment section, she sends them directly to me on Facebook. Okay, yeah. We just confirmed. 13. Eco Stars, all about Team Sam. And, you know, like I said, it looks a little wild, but I've seen bowlers with the most unorthodox strokes ever hit 300 games and play consistent. So, who knows? I mean, if it works for you, it works for you. It's one of those things, practice makes permanent. So that's just the way it is. Why did he? Oh, that was okay. Try to play it safe down behind the 6, 7, 8, but I don't think he got a chance to do the same back to him, and that's exactly what he does. Oh, Patty, I have a lots of thoughts. He's kind of in jail here. Not a lot of ways to kick out at this. Could kick off the short rail and come straight at it, but that hit this about halfway between the first and second diamonds. A little bit. Beautiful shot. And there's not much to worry about here because that 7, 8 is a mess. Mike has a plan for using maybe the 6 ball to break up that 7, 8. Seems likely. At the 5, 8? Oh, I see. Yeah, thanks for the correction, Kevin. Yeah, so 5, 8, same thing. It's a big mess. He's trying. Now he's got to do something with this 3. All right. Not sure what the plan is here. I'm sure it involves defense. Tried to stick him behind the 6, and I think Sam will still be able to see a piece of the 5, which means the 5 is probably going to come to rest right behind the 6. He's going to send the cue up table. Yeah, I would love to see Mike win this game just because a local hero kind of thing, but I don't know about need. Oh, look at that. He hit it with some speed. 7 in the way. All right, stick it right back. Yep. There's the 8 ball coming into play. Oh, he got a little unlucky with the 7 in the way. Then Sam's got a clear shot at the 5. Not sure if the 6 goes by the 8, but if it's 4.5-inch pockets, which we believe so.
Judging by where that cue ball is and the distance the 6 is from the rail, I believe it goes pretty clean.
I think it'll go.
Yeah. You just got to make this 5 ball.
Pocketed it right away. Nice little bit of touch of draw to keep it in control. Doesn't have to do much to get position on the 7 here. So as long as the 6 goes clean, which it looks like it does, yeah, look at that stroke. He's on the floor and then bang. Just hobbles up and down instead of going straight back and forth.
That's great position on the 7
it worked
too.
out great.
That doesn't get much better than that.
Got it just to make sure, but I think Sam's about to draw it back to 2. Patty. That way I mean, even he was lining up on it low and then hit it high. Just strikes me. All right, clutch shot here. On the felt. Oh. Oh no! Look at that. He's left it hang and sold it out. Can't be happy about
Not
that.
what you want to do.
Nope, not in that shape. He really wanted to be 16-14 here, and now he's looking at 17-13.
Oh,
Tough
shot to
break.
bring it within 3.
Bring it within 2. It would have been 16-14.
Oh, 60. Yeah. Yeah, to bring it within 2.
Yeah, Patty, you got
now
your
he's
wish.
back to being within 4.
I mean, if Mike can keep a 4-point lead, he's done.
It's still 2-1.
And he's been
2 to
doing
1.
it since 14-10, so he's just keeping it at 4.
Yeah, as long as he keeps it, like you said, it was 2 to 1 back when it was a 10-5 race.
Right.
Now
he's just kept that lead the whole way.
Now it's a 4-4 race or a 4-8. As long as he keeps 1 for every 2 that Sam makes, he's good. He really has to put at least the 3 racks together to have any chance of.
He needs a string here of some sort.
And I lift, I dumb, and step on the line.
He says Mike gets a little anxious when he's ready to close the deal, so he needs that room. I didn't sense that on Monday, but probably know him better than I do. Oh, try break. Got a shot at the 1. Like the 5 or 7. No.
Oh,
What'd you do?
something with the keyboard when the keyboard fell.
Temporarily experiencing keyboard issues. Please stand by. There we go. And the 1 almost scratched in the side. Got a little lucky off the point.
What I get for holding the keyboard?
I'm gonna yell at you like you yell at chicken. Stop touching stuff.
I know. It's a nice shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna leave himself good position to get I believe that's the 5 in the middle of the table and the 7 in the corner.
Yep. Good eyes.
Should be pretty straightforward from here.
Yep.
And it looked like there's at least a couple action matches happening here.
It is hard to look at these bottom screens that are showing table 8 and
not want to talk about those. That shot, but he's gonna stroke it. He just went right across the table. He's probably gonna go up table and back. Get position on the 8 with a little inside English. Ball sitting in 2 corners. The real trouble is making sure you don't mess it up going from the 8 to the 9. But that 9 is almost spot. Oh no, it's a little behind the break spot. Touch. Jameson's asking if this is the first break and run of the set. I don't know. I didn't watch the whole set.
so hard.
I don't think
No, he's not. But he did make it much more difficult than it could have been.
True.
I'm sure he would have much rather been like right here.
I'm sorry, I just read that comment. Paco Star, I guess, has said this Mike guy is pretty good, although he should let his facial hair grow so he looks like he's old enough to buy a drink. Yeah, well, you know, I've seen his girlfriend. He must be doing something right.
The haircut.
It's got to be the haircut.
The girls grow up watching that cartoon and you know, Sitch, very nice.
Give,
We're all unsure as to
did you give Mike a point for that last one?
or did not.
Yeah, no, I think let Mike's in the he sees the finish line.
I believe Mike is 27 or 28.
Mm.
Not certain. Could be wrong, but I think he's.
Balls down. Well, let's see if the two's gonna mess him up. Oh, those 7 snuck in there.
A Clash of Clans player.
Oh yeah, man. My daughter got me so hardcore into it, and then she quit. Now I'm just still playing and playing. 1-7 combo, maybe. Perfect. Nothing, no trouble here either. Look at that. Everything's spread out. Everything's got a pocket. Textbook out. Could be a 2-pack here. I'm under the impression, based on the comment from Jameson, that the last rack was a break and run. I thought, yeah, he did break that one, so it could be a 2-pack. It's an easy layup for the 3 to get to the 4, then back to the 5. I mean, there's really the farthest he has to move the ball is from the 5 to the 8 to the 9. He doesn't like the angle he's going to get on the 4 here. See that? Because he's straight in on the 3. He's kind of
looking
double
at
checking
rolling
that he
it
doesn't.
forward a little.
Yeah, I think so. Move it
But he doesn't
forward.
want to roll it too far forward. He wants that angle to get out for the 5.
Yep. He just wants to make sure the 9's not in the way.
5 goes either way.
Sure.
Off that rail.
That's not in his. That's not in his MO.
That is not a Mike shot because he's got to get down for that 8 ball, and he knows it.
No, he's got plenty of room on that short rail. You're going to see him hit right up in this area with the cue ball, and probably land it anywhere in this chunk.
Right on the X. Little softer, but
basically stuck to the plan.
Yeah, but he's got the angle now to get out
To
for
get
the 8.
right on the 9.
Yeah, or the 9. Yep. Plays that perfectly. He's going to end up same. Oh. Wrong.
Oh, he's great. Kevin, I played this game a couple times. I don't know Mike as well as some of the other guys that are down here that I see on the list all the time, but generally speaking, I can see a little bit of how pool players think. And that'll do it for game number 19 in Mike's side. Boy, he just hustles.
Air blowing.
Oh, we got heat coming in again? Nice and quiet in the party room. We'll just open it up a little bit. Three up front. 7 or 6, 7, 9 in the middle. Oh, he changed his mind. I'll be saying, who's excited for Lucas and Earl? That's coming up this Friday. 2 days. This time in 2 days, we'll definitely be having. Well, no, they're playing at 3 o'clock on Friday. Is that right?
They, I believe, are at 7.
December 15th, 7 p.m. That makes more sense. Yeah, the 3 o'clock game's on Saturday.
And that's on Saturday.
So
we have Lucas and
48 hours to go.
p.m. Friday. Mike Matthews stepping up against Dave Gavrish. That will be a great match.
I can't wait to see that. They're both here right now, and I'm sure that Dave's got an eye on him. He's going to be. Or no, they're not both right here. I'm looking at Dave right here, and they've been here a couple times, and I know they're sizing each other up.
And our 2 Saturday matches: Sean Dixon, Peter Crowley, and then Pete Genovese.
Pete and Josh is going to be pretty sweet.
It's a great lineup for these matches.
We set that up, and he thinks he might have another one going, but the end of the day, it's a great value for $4.99. Just become a Shark Stream subscriber. The link's in the comment section. Totally going to be worth it. Like I said, I think we still have some more VIP seats available
Whoa,
here.
what happened here?
Oh, phone went sideways.
Did I lose? Lost something.
Oh.
Oh, the phone did go sideways.
Technical difficulties. Please stand by.
What's going on here?
Yeah, it went purple last time. He fell on the floor too.
Did we lose the feed? That's the question.
Oh no, that would be terrible. That looked like the phone falling. To me. Hopefully we got the
Nope, we lost the feed altogether
you know.
because there's only one participant.
Oh, we're the only one on the oh, that sucks.
So we do have a minute here, and I'm going to be contacting Bobby Hilton. Get back connected.
Hopefully he can jump right back in. Bobby Boom in the main IT department. Yeah, well, hopefully he's noticed.
Yo, we lost the camera feed. Lost the camera feed. All right. You got to rejoin the meeting.
Don, they're playing in Portland, Maine. I'm not sure the name of the hall.
We have technical difficulties. Bobby believes that he has lost the battery.
Oh no, really?
So he is going to be plugging in to rejoin. For right now, we're going to keep it here. Talk about the subscribers.
Yeah, Alicia, we're working on it. American Pool and Billiards is the hall they're playing at. Okay, good to know.
Yep.
Well, hopefully Bobby can get his phone situation straightened out and we'll be able to rejoin before this gets too much further.
Yeah, he is working on it. So we should be hopefully back up very shortly.
I wonder if he got the guys that take a TV timeout. Right now, the score when we left was 19-13, Patty. Mike had 2 to go, and Sam needed another 8. Hopefully, we'll be able to get this. Kev, we've had enough of 2 points. All right, we're done.
Thanks, Bo. Unfortunately, Bo, I can't be in 2 places at once. The setup in here to get it here is one thing, and being out there is another thing. I would have assumed that Bobby had the battery plugged into the phone the whole
I would have
time.
assumed.
Then again, I did not talk to Bobby previously, so
Hopefully, we can get him back in the Zoom call. I mean, that's just.
Oh, you got to be close. Can you take a ride over and help the man out?
Yeah, right.
I was gonna take the ride with them. There was not much room in the car, and I was about 20 minutes behind getting back to where they were.
We all have thoughts. Yeah, Josh, sorry. We lost the feed from Portland. We're working on getting it back live. The score was 19-13 when we left, and as soon as we get the feed back on, we'll be going right back to it. But for now, stare at the subscriber page until we can, hopefully very soon, Bobby can get the phone straightened out. Porky Courtney says he's at 1% now, so it's probably recharging enough to power up. Yeah, at the rate Mike plays, it's plausible that he's going to get 2 real quick here. But I really hope we can catch the finale of this match, because that would be kind of a bummer otherwise. Who's trolling the jukebox out there with the Friends theme? Oh, Corky, for some reason I thought you might have some insight. You're probably right in terms of his phone being at 1%. They may run it back. Who knows? I mean, it's this was a high stakes match, and there's definitely the possibility that when they get complete, that they'll negotiate another one. There's still time. It's only 9 o'clock. What happened on the Zoom call? I just switched. I feel like we should come up with a slide that we can put up that just says technical difficulties. Please stand by, like the old school 60s and 70s programs.
Totally can make that.
Sure, we could come up with a funny one.
It is dangerous putting the keyboard in my hands right now.
I wasn't going to say anything. Oh, that's pretty sweet. Videos of technical difficulties. Like the Simpsons one.
Is that this
Right
one?
there.
This one?
Yeah.
Let's see. Whoa.
Bing isn't available right now? That's pretty funny.
Picture. Right, Bobby's looking to join back in really quickly.
We have 2 participants.
We have 2 participants?
I see
There
2.
he is.
If he fixes his hair.
All right. Get back to the action. They took a Zoom break.
Hopefully.
We have a new angle. Bobby is zooming us in on. And we're all hoping that we only missed half a rack.
I highly doubt it, but I can see if text Bobby and see if he's. Are you on text with Bobby right now? Just get a score update.
1914 is the update.
Oh,
from
Sam
Bobby.
took one back. I think I like the other angle better, but I guess it keeps getting. Oh, this one's probably closer to a charge port.
Most likely.
All right, well that makes sense. And he gets you expect a full refund. Well, you should have better expectations.
Don't worry, Andy. We'll give you a free water for it.
Exactly. All right, Mike looks like he's gonna get to the hill here. Called it in the corner. Sorry about the technical difficulties, folks, but you know, our staff in Portland is our staff in Portland. I'll just leave it there.
2.0 takes down another rack.
All right. That puts him on a hill. Go. Not doing golden break, I assume. Yeah, I mean, I have a beautiful anchor, 20,000 milliwatt hour battery pack. Then I can donate to the Shark Stream if I need to.
Bobby actually has a battery that can jumpstart a car,
Oh, that's even better.
and it's with him.
Well, then here we are.
Trust me,
Jumpstart a car. That sounds pretty sweet.
it is, yes, it is powerful enough to jumpstart a car.
A lot of amps.
He asked me what battery I should get. I said, well, this one gets you about 2 charges. It takes forever. This one does this. This one does this. This one does this. You can get 5 cell phone charges off of it.
You know, come to think of it, I do have a tire inflator car jumper that has a couple of USB ports on it in my back of my car. I obviously use it for car things.
Yeah.
But I could see how that would be handy for a remote broadcast setup.
Yeah, this one has 2 plugs on it, a couple USB-Cs, a USB
Yep.
3.0. It has wires that you can stick to your battery and jump a car.
Fair enough. Still in the car, though.
Certain.
Like 2.0 in control of this one so far. Is he going to get good position here? Doesn't look like it. Hard to tell from this angle because he's got a little gap there, but he might be able to put it in. So you just cut it up table for a safety.
That's pretty good safety, I think. Looks like that 9 and the 4 are right in the way.
Mike's definitely looking to put it away here. And to go a long ways toward that goal.
Mike on the hill, Samoth with 7 to go. Stuck in a bad spot right now. Gets a good hit. But is he going to sell it out? Exactly a sellout shot, but does leave it for Mike to was right around the pocket.
Pops it around the pocket. That was crazy. Bobby calling out Patty. Three to the 4 is not too bad. I mean, everything's got a pocket again. We went past it for the side or corner. I can tell from this angle which one's the 5 and which one's the 7. I'm thinking the 5 is next to his hand. Yep. Sometimes carrying someone's a lot of pressure on your back. I get that, Derek. Oh, this 8 ball is going to be interesting because it's kind of stuck to the rail a little bit. Oh, he boxed it. Oh, no.
He got perfect position.
He got great position, but he boxed the 7.
Oh.
Big opportunity for Sam.
He has to get back to close to where he is.
Yeah, I figured he might do that.
I'm not sure if that 8 ball's on the rail or not.
It looks like it's pretty close.
Yeah. If it's off the rail, this is a pretty good shot. If it's on the rail, it's add a little bit of extra to going.
All right, Sam position for 15 here. Here you go. Got the table in control. Let's go ahead and put that up.
Bobby is absolutely right in there with the Shark Stream. We are doing everything we can to get the action from around the country to around the country.
Around the world, actually.
Yeah, that's true. We have a lot of overseas viewers.
Lekovich, Lucas will play. His next scheduled match is Friday at 7 o'clock. You never know, though. There could be something going on tomorrow. Or
Yeah, his schedule. He is up there with Mike and Bobby.
he could very well be coming right to you from American Pool or whatever that.
American Billiards, yeah.
American Billiards. You never know what could happen
Portland,
up there.
Maine.
They didn't drive all that way to sit there in Railbird, so they might actually have another match coming up. Can I find the name?
I believe that's it. American Billiards, Portland, Maine.
Okay.
But, see what he can do here. Got that 3-7 problem.
Look at him putting the 9 out in the middle.
Oh, doesn't leave himself easy over the 9 now for the 2.
The 3-5 was going to be a pain in the butt, so he's not.
Yeah, I think this is the 5. I can't tell if it's.
Oh, you think the 5's on the side?
That is the 5. Yeah, this is the 7.
7, okay.
Pretty sure. Given the new angle.
Now one of our Aramith sponsors is going to be basically. See, that's why we changed the color of the balls.
It could be the 4 though. The 5 could be off the table.
Yeah, it's hard to tell with this rig we got going.
Definitely had a better angle before. If there is another match coming up, hopefully you can work out some technical difficulties.
Maybe we can actually go get that battery pack you were talking about and put it back on the rail where it belongs. Give us the wide view instead of what we call the PTZ here.
You should have it in the bag. Should
have it in the bag. Well, look at this. Just gonna snuggle it up behind it.
That's a nice
play.
That's a nice play, yeah.
Kind of angle Mike has on this. He's probably gonna go up to the short rail and then kick at it. Try to leave the cue sitting next to the 7 if he can. That's a tough thing to do, but these guys are capable. Oh, grabbing a bridge. That's exactly what he's gonna do. Going up towards that corner pocket and back to the 3. And if he plays it with a little bit of follow, the cue should just settle down right there. Oh, don't know what the hit looked like, but find out in a minute.
Now, if you're flying Brian, you're gonna find some way of getting that 9 ball to move.
Oh, he's been staring at it ever since it's ponied up to the side pocket, I'm sure. You ever have a pool cue on his left forearm?
I've never actually looked at
I just looked at it when he was down on the table.
I am watching. We actually are watching Gavrish down on our bottom.
Yeah, we got 2
right
matches
now.
in the booth here, so.
And I will definitely say that this Friday night's matchups, Lucas Earl Strickland 2.0 and Gavrish.
The great Earl Strickland.
Oof. Saturday night matchups will be well worth it as well.
I'm absolutely tuning in. Did Sam just scratch?
I believe so.
Oh, that's a huge door opener for Mike. This isn't as trivial as you want to think it was, because look at that 6-8 sitting there. The 5-7 is also not exactly ideal. I think he's going to try and push this 5 up table here, or just sink it right past it. Make it in the same pocket. Yep. Now he's got to do something with this 6. We all know he can move that cue around the table well, so he could go short side and try to put it in the opposite corner.
Look at that shot.
Look at that. Oh, that's exactly
position.
what he did. Went short side, got a nice clean look at it.
Gonna move that 8 ball out of the way.
I think it's probably going to have to.
Yeah. Just hope it doesn't get back in the way. Good speed.
Great speed.
Himself a more difficult shot, but makes it.
Totally makeable. Hard to tell from this angle whether the cue is going to head towards that corner pocket or if he needs to shift it a bit. definitely headed towards it, but he got a little follow on it, so I think he drew it out, or pushed it out of the way. Great angle on the 8. Actually, that slap on the table indicates he's not thrilled with it. I'm doing a little follow here. He drinks his water. Or knocks the phone right off the table.
What's going on?
I saw he was on the 8.
He's on the 8, getting ready to go for the 9 here, and just trying to decide whether he wants to draw back to the 9 or because he's got to get on the bottom left high side of the table to get to that 9 clean. And we know he can make that cue ball dance, so I think he's going to go force follow here. But
Could just draw it across and try and stay. I mean, but he's got to leave it on the rail to go this way.
Plausible.
If he's not on the rail, that's a very
Scary scratch of opportunity,
yeah tight window to where he could bring that ball back.
He went with force follow.
That's exactly what I was thinking he would do. Now it's just
tap in for set.
Yep.
Boop.
Way to put it away, Mike. And as usual, we want to thank everyone who watched this from wherever you watched it.
Yeah, it was great. It was great to see something going on outside of our 4 walls.
Think there'll be another.
I wouldn't be at all surprised. They didn't go to Portland to sit there and
Right.
Yeah, Mike is
Wait, Jen.
breaking down his stuff down, but we do have Mike out there. We do have Lucas out there. And we have Sydney in the chat.
there she. Oh, Sydney just showed up. There she is.
Did. Hey, Sid.
All right. Well, yeah, we're probably gonna just go ahead and take it off stream for now, and then do you want? I mean, what do you think?
I think we're going to talk to Bobby and see if they have anything going on. And hopefully, if they do, we will get back on and
Bring in another something. Oh, there goes the phone. So I think that was our short-term answer.
and that's it for tonight.
Well, no, well, we'll see. He might decide to get back on if something happens. Yeah, so that's it for this stream. Stay tuned.
Congrats to all 12 people involved.
That's this stream. We'll go online if something else happens, but if not, have a great night, folks.
We want to give a shout out to all of our sponsors here on the Shark Stream. You have Connecticut APA, Sigmaware, Agency One Group, Jacoby Custom Cues, Women in Pool, Mabel's Tables at Michael's Deli, NM Billiard Sales and Service, 11 Hall Avenue, Wallingford, Connecticut, KM Maintenance, JT's Pool Cue Repair, Salotto app, Mark Anthony Home Improvements, Tommy's